Hello, welcome to the stream. It's good to be back. Now I've got a sore throat, which isn't awesome, but other than that, I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling it's good to be back too. A shame to not stream yesterday. I thought maybe I could, but honestly, the last 2 days have just knocked me out in terms of fatigue. Yeah, I was so tired over the last 2 days. Today, there's been very much more of a rest. I want to be talking about the Villa game. I want to be talking about all that good stuff. But yes, so we'll start from the very top. 2 hours ago from This Is City. Sorry, I'm starting to get very impatient with these Bob injuries. This is Stones 2.0 at 21. I am worried about that. I'm going to talk about Oscar Bob in a minute because I saw that and I was so disappointed about that because I thought we finally may have had Pro back, Back here after 3 months, says Marcus the GOAT. Yes, welcome back. Big ups. Better late than never, I guess. Hi, Connect Up, the Tigers. Yeah, big 2-1 win for you guys. Still not 100% safe. Got to take it game by game, but good luck to you, Glimpse. And then This Is City back. How was your time in Manchester? Did you do some filming? Sadly, it was so, not in terms of the actual city, but in terms of the day we had planned. Sadly, there just wasn't time for it. I really wanted to. And you might be wondering where I got the shirt from. I got it from the Arndale because the Arndale was always planned, and so we went to the Arndale. I saw the shirt. I saw the 50% off. Wasn't going to sneer at that deal, so got the shirt. It's my favourite of the season, and it's got KDB on the back too, just to make it all the better. If Hull beat Derby, then we are officially safe, but it's going to be a really tough game. It's a huge game for you, so yeah, good luck to you though, Glimpse. Yep, the shop I mentioned, I think. Yeah, literally. The one right next to Waterstones bookshop also went in there because I like Waterstones. But yeah, got this for City because I wanted to get a City shirt, especially one for this season. And I'm glad I did. So, can you become a ref and give Hull 2 pens like we did last game? Sorry, I was the ref for that game. I managed to fit it into my schedule. I put a bit of makeup on to change my appearance and had to quickly give you 2 pens, but they haven't put me on any more Hull games for the rest of the season out of suspicion. So just got to lay low for a while. But big ups to you, Glimpse. But yeah, we're gonna dive straight into the Villa game now. I have watched the highlights in case anyone's wondering. That ball from Doku, by the way, is such a peach. It's such a good goal and ball from him. And yeah, I do want to talk about that because we're really getting into crunch time now. There's only 5 games left of the season before the FIFA Club World Cup, not including the FA Cup final if we make it that far. But we can have a look at that now. You sound a bit different. Hope you're okay. So for it's terrible, especially when streaming gets banned. I have it a lot too. Yeah, I started developing the cold. I think last week on Wednesday. I always know when I've got a cold coming on, and since then it's just kind of gotten ever so slightly worse and worse by the day. Today has probably been the worst, but I'm not feeling bad. It's genuinely just my throat, and I had a nosebleed at some point. But yeah, other than that, I am feeling good, and I wanted to stream. Yeah, but big ups anyway, though. You're mad unlucky, though. You missed a game like that. You missed 2 of the 2 best of the season, Newcastle and Villa. I feel bad for you, though. I know. The Newcastle one, I wouldn't have missed it if it was just televised. And the Villa one, what a game to miss, the first game I truly, properly missed. I just can't be there for. And this is the game. Of all games, I remember I was checking the score on my phone constantly. Saw Bernardo scored less than 10 minutes in. I was buzzing. I was like, yes, come on, get in. Saw that we conceded a pen. Just kind of disappointing. A little bit controversial, but It doesn't matter. Pen conceded. It's just a bit of a downer. And then I saw 30th minute no goal, 40th no goal, 50 no, 60 no, 70 no, 80 no, 90 no. I was like, oh man, it was going to be a draw, isn't it? And then at that point, I'd had it in my head that it was over, draw. Checked my phone about half an hour later. Mateus Nunes, 94th minute winner. So happy. I'm going to Wolves, but I won't be doing a protest because I spent £65 per person. I can't miss 10 minutes of the game. I'll take part out. I'll take part outside the ground happily, though. I think you'll probably get it. If I was a season ticket holder, I'd do it, but not in a one-off game I've spent money for. I get that, and it goes to show. The effects that prices are having on people. 71 quid was the cheapest adult ticket at the Villa game. You spent 65 quid to go to the Wolves game. That's, if you miss 10 minutes of that, you're basically wasting, in a sense, £6.50, and that's a lot of money to just cast aside. Was you fuming when Bernardo scored? It's 50 quid for a child's ticket at City. That's disgusting. I said to everyone on TikTok. Yeah, so the ticket pricing is just awful at the moment. You can't defend it. I don't know why anyone would. And a lot of rival fans will be saying empty seats at the ground, but I hope they know that this is actually something that could actually have like an effect on them. Because if City's tickets keep going up and nothing's really happening about it, other clubs will start doing it. Other clubs will start doing it. Every club and ticket prices have gone up, but not as bad as yours. Yeah, I know we've got some of the worst in the league, if not the worst. It's awful to see. Even as someone that hasn't gone to a game in 3 or 4 years, it's so hard to watch these ticket prices. Sorry, the ticket prices go up and up with each year. Why can't they just? Why, number one, not just the fact that they're so high, but why can't they just stay at one place? Even if they froze now at 70, it would still suck because that's absurd. But at least the club will be like, okay, just stop. But it's a shame to see how money orientated the sport is becoming, and it's becoming more and more. With each year, it becomes more and more about the money. Every club ticket and prices have gone up, and not as bad as yours. I just think, considering I paid £60, I don't want me not turning up to my seat and will make a difference. However, I'm happy to take part in anything else. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd feel the same to an extent. I paid a lot of money to go and sit there for 90 minutes, but I'm actually only paying to go watch 80 minutes. It's crazy, and don't feel bad for it either. It's the club's fault. It's the club's fault that you're even having the thoughts of participating in a protest. No City fan should be frustrated with any City fan's decision to not take part in the process, and vice versa. Like I said, if I was a season ticket holder, I would, but not in my only game in the last 4 months. Exactly. Man, if I got a ticket now and went to a game, I know I wouldn't. I would 100% agree why they're doing it, but I wouldn't because I haven't been in 4 years. It would be my first time in ages, and it'd be such a pleasure to be there, being able to cheer on the club I support. IDK feels worse than film, but it's definitely increasing more than film. Again, it just shows each year. Crazy. Season ticket holder since 2021, but if the prices were that high, I'd definitely reconsider. Yeah, and that's understandable. The amount season ticket prices are increasing for City, I'd understand. Well, they're not even doing season tickets anymore for City, are they? They're like freezing them in a sense, aren't they? It's just, yeah, I can't wrap my head around the bad tickets. I really can't. Alright then, we'll have a look over here now. And this, hopefully perfectly describes this news. Oscar Bob, new minor injury. Norway manager confirms. It's a minor injury. Apparently it's not serious. Okay, but we've heard that injuries aren't serious before. We heard it of KDB back in September, and he missed 2 months, Not serious for City. I don't even know what that is. It feels weird to say. It's mad. I've seen a 3-3, 4-0 loss, 4-0 win this season. That's just some of the games. Yeah, no season tickets available since 2019. I've been on the list since then. 2019 Connect. If you remove season tickets, then the stadium will be full of tourists, so the ticket prices won't matter to the club. So these processes won't do anything. Everyone who gives up Connect, the ticket is given to Viagogo because hundreds of people give up per hour. In an hour low, no problem. Connected hamstring check. Jack, go on. It's serious. Oh man. Let's just scroll through it, shall we? Gundogan. Just speaking about Kev. Hopeful that I'll be back before the end of the season. First injury for Oscar Bob. My thought on it was, so unlucky. So sorry for him because this was a breakout year. First injury. Second injury for Oscar Bob. Frustrating. Just as he was looking to be back. He was almost there too. Third injury for Oscar Bob. It's just taking the mick now. We go on about injuries in our defence, but this guy's almost matching it. He just needs one more, and he's got as many injuries as Ake does this season. I want the best for Bob, and I really want him to work out at City, but I suspect he'll be at the club next season. But if he has another season of injuries like this, he doesn't stay beyond next season for me. Whether he's good enough or not, I think he will. I'm giving up. Hamstring, ankle twist, leg break. Come on. The one positive I would take from that is what you just said. Hamstring, ankle, leg break. None of which are related with each other. Okay, they're all to do with the legs. Okay, but they're very different areas. Which is the one thing you can take from it. It's not reoccurring. Like if it was ankle 3 times or hamstring 3 times or whatnot, the thing. I'd be a lot more worried. Okay, not that I'm not already. Okay, I don't want injuries like this. I don't like injuries like this. But I'd be a lot more worried if it was a reoccurring injury like that. But if he gets one more injury regardless, then yeah, something's got to be done about it. One more, and for me, there's just no point. He's played 15 minutes of football. Come on, this is ridiculous. It's not even the same injury. Yeah, so it's the one thing we've got to take into consideration. Look, for me, this season is a write-off for Bob, in a sense. Okay, we've got to keep tabs on the injury, but it's a write-off for Bob. Next season is what we've got to think about for Bob now. Think about his pre-season. Think about Club World Cup. That's your time to shine again. Shine again in those games. Don't get an injury. Okay, and I think you could be back on the right track, but you can't get injured this frequently again. Don't get me wrong, injuries are normal. If you get an injury halfway through next season or something, then fine. It's normal. But, yeah. All right. All right. This is debunking that whole shampoo thing, by the way. Not that I ever thought it was real, okay, but the post absolutely blew up, okay? and people thought Kusanov called Pep like a shampoo. Let me clarify, no personal or professional conflict with Pep. Pep continues to give him attention during training, offering tactical guidance. Trust in Kusanov hasn't faded. Physically, Kusanov in good shape. No drop-off in performance. The reason he hasn't been playing is simple: healthy competition. O'Reilly has been performing excellently on the left and providing goals and assists. As a result, Vardy's moved to the centre. Diaz continues as central defender with him and a team leader. Since adopting the setup, Sissy's been on a winning streak. So most managers, not just Pep, avoid making changes to a successful lineup, especially in defence. Moreover, at this stage of the season, every point matters. Any point City drop could cost them a place in the UCL. Team wins and the defence perform well. Same players will likely start in the next match. This is normal. Kusanov will get his chance. Trust me. Attitude remains positive. Waiting patiently. Reading fake news might get him down, but he doesn't read them. You shouldn't either. Follow only reliable sources. And there you go. Yeah, that was clearly fake. I know. I didn't think it was real, and I don't know many who did. Okay, I would be shocked if it was real too. Like if I actually heard, okay, like if Pep actually came out and said, yeah, he called me a shampoo, so he's leaving, I probably would have laughed because it sounds ridiculous. O'Reilly, fantastic again on Wednesday. He should have had 3 assists. He was dribbling through the whole Villa midfield. He is special, man. He is so good. If you remember last season, I made a video on Oscar Bob, like saying Oscar Bob will be a star or something like that. Oscar Bob, Sissy's next star boy, is what it was. Just found it here. Made it about a year ago. And now, recently, I've made Nico Riley, Man City's next star. Okay? That is this season's version of last video. But I hope Nico Riley actually keeps going the way he's going because he looks so good. Even in the highlights, I didn't think he looked too shabby. I'm so excited to see the type of footballer he'll begin. Look at that Real Talk guy against City. Apparently, he's actually serious. He could be going on there. What, Real told me? Where are we? Oh, wait, no, Real Talk. My bad. Oh, have I done that then? Wait, there you go. Sorry about that. I just can't believe the tweet blew up. Look at that, 10 million views. The guy's never been so popular. 10 mil. Incredible. Fair play. Alright then. We'll flick back over here now. Just want to say, colour scheme for next season's kit. I don't really like the sound of this. I mean, this doesn't look awful. Obviously, this is, I'm going to guess this is a fan-made kit. I still don't think this is particularly great, but it's probably the best you're going to get with that awful colour scheme. Like this is horrible. Posted like 3 hours ago. Unless he deleted. Yeah, he's clearly deleted and never that. Not telling me. No, I don't rate that guy. Yeah, I know. Big ups to everyone who's tuning in. We've got 8 people here, so make sure to pop a like on the stream. Big ups to everyone. Yeah, let me know what you guys think to this colour scheme. It's not for me. I think it's rather hideous. I really am dreading it. home on Moody will be a City success. I'm pretty sure of that too. Now, I've seen a lot of reports about Man City going for Costa. This is probably looking like the guy we're going to end up signing at the moment, Blues, in terms of going. You like it? Oh, fair play. Fair play. It's not for me. Maybe I should give it a chance before the actual kit comes out. I mean, oh man, does this mean that sleek black shirt's fake? I really hope it's not, because that was so nice. Or is that the away shirt? Oh, I really hope that shirt's real. But hey, maybe they get it right in terms of the passing. I think most colour schemes can work depending on the passing, but I do worry. For me, Costa, he feels like the keeper that everyone's got their eyes on, but no one signs him because no one is sure. And I don't want to be the club that signs him. You know? That's my thoughts on Costa. You know, everyone likes the look of him, but no one's actually sure whether they should take the gamble on him. He's got 50% clean sheets this season. I don't really know how good he is, but I'm going to guess this is career stats, or is this season? If it's this season, 18 clean sheets, it's just under half. I don't know for me. Costa, an absolute disaster. Now the black one will be away, which means there'll never be one. Oh, the black one's so good. I absolutely adore it. Go on your phone, type in Porto 3-3 United. I watched first United goals. I've watched them 5 times and 6 costly errors. I'll just search it up now. What do you say? Porto like 3-3. Yeah. Oh, blinking it. Got an advert. Europa League anthem. I pray we're not hearing that next season. Right, so I'm watching Rashford down the left. Was it the first 2? First 2 United goals, okay. So I'm watching. He's got to save that. How's that record in? Powerful shot. But he's got to stop it. He's got to stop that. Right. Rashford again. Oh. Again. He's just sneaking through that near post. Again, it just kind of stinks. My gut isn't liking it. My gut does not like it. You know? I'm going to check his injury history because I feel like we should. 2 injuries. Even that worries me, man. I don't like goalkeepers getting injuries. I don't see it a lot. For me, it's not for me. I think we should. I think we should stay clear of Costa, but I think we're going to end up with him. I'll back him when he throws the shirt on, but he worries me. And if we sign this guy, Edison is gone. There's no way Edison is going to be our first team keeper, and a 26-year-old almost will be benched for him. I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, this definitely means I think Edison's gone if these rumours are true. But I guess the good thing is if you don't want him, City don't want to pay the release clause. I don't know how much that is, but hopefully Porto could be a bit stubborn and be like, oh well, the release clause or nothing. 2-0 win against United 18 hours ago today. Well, Villa and KDB. I don't know if this will solidify. Kind of hope not. $75 million. Ain't no way we spend $75 million on a keeper. I will lose it. We are not making the same Kepa Arrizabalaga mistake. No way we sign him for $75 million. There are cheaper alternatives. And I know we won't. I know we probably won't pay for that, but I think even 60 is pushing it. No way. 27 degrees, man. I should have gone next week. It was pretty hot, to be fair. Yesterday and the day before, it was pretty hot, to be fair. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad when I went there. So, but hey, next week that sounds pretty good. My dad would love that. Loves the hot weather. I really hope that this don't happen. Like, I would want KDB to smash it, but it would just feel weird watching him. Well, we only allow McAtee to go to 2 of these clubs, and neither of them are in England. We only allow him to go to Bayer Leverkusen or Newcastle. No way we let this kid go to Man United. And Forest are Champions League competitors now, as are Newcastle. There is not a chance we let him go to either of them. We need to learn from that. Kirk is not looking likely. Again, he will be a Liverpool player. I've never seen such a Liverpool signing in my life. What happened to the watch along? It just couldn't happen. FYI, it was going to be my dad, but it's not going to be him. It wasn't him at the end of the day. He couldn't do it. He also had stuff on, and so I was like, okay, we'll just leave it. And so yeah, it's just been a manic week. So yeah, not much more to say other than that. But hopefully, won't miss a game for a while now. Unless it is a match day vlog. Because the moment I go to a game, and I will do match day vlogs on this channel eventually, hopefully maybe next season. But yeah. Virtus so coming to City, man. I hope you're right. I don't want to get my hopes too high, just come crashing down. No surprise that he said, and that Costa said, yeah. $40 million. $40 million is what we should be paying for a keeper, but if we pay a $60 million release clause or 75, never. Nunes getting interviewed after his win. After this big goal. Yep, again, more rumours. Gundo not looking like he's going. Didn't Gabby score 4 here? Yeah, he did, didn't he? I remember that. That's the thing with Gabby. He could have great games, but they just didn't get the part the next. Have a look at the last 50 shots faced comment. It's not just me. Type in on Twitter, Costa, last 50 shots faced. Look at people in the comments. Sadly, video's been copyrighted. Yeah, sure. Costa, last 50 shots faced. comments? Well, there you go. That's, public opinion seems to be pretty good. pretty poor. One positive is that he's very good on pens, but I don't care if he's not good at anything else. Yeah, I hear his distribution's not bad, but I look-y want a keeper that can actually save shots that are shot at him. Leicester leaving Vardy leaving Leicester. I've got mixed feelings on Jamie Vardy. Also, I respect his career an absolute ton. On FIFA 21, he tormented me. Career mode, ultimate team, don't matter what it was, but he would just score against me for fun. Every time he ran in, I could thinking I could have the greatest FIFA player in the world, and he would score against me because it was me. Yeah, he tormented me on FIFAs. I guess I'm just glad he won't be in the Prem anymore, probably. Yeah, but on a whole, Jimmy Vardy, class player. Well, yeah, this is why we should be avoiding Camavinga, by the way, for me. Injuries are just super worrying, in my opinion. It's another big injury for him. You know, I remember those faint links all that time ago, which is why I brought it up. But it's another injury. It's a fourth of the season. He had 2 last season, 2 season before. It's just worrying. I really think we should stay clear. You did a great stream considering you have a sore throat. Well, big ups for tuning in to the bulk of it. Well, I think the whole of it, actually. Big ups. I wanted to stream because, again, I haven't for the last 2 days, and not streaming for 2 days just feels wrong. So, yeah. Nunez and Cunha. Cunha to United. I mean, if I was them, I would maybe wait a little bit. Wait for a different club to come in. It's like, apparently Forest want this guy. Like, Forest's going to be in Champions League next season. I know it's Man United, one of the biggest clubs in England, but like when you want to play in Champions League, and if you do, Forest a really attractive move, and like surely someone in the Big Six would want this guy. I'm not saying we should sign him, but you know. That goal from Mateta is crazy, by the way. Really good goal. I feel bad for De Bruyne because he clearly wanted to stay, in my mind, with all those quotes that come out recently. He clearly wanted to stay, didn't he? For me, the decision should have been his and his alone. We should have laid a contract out, been like, here's a 1 year, 2 year extension. I'm not really bothered. Probably a 1 year. His similar wages, a bit lower because of your role, but look at them, consider them, make a decision. But we didn't even offer. I think it's crazy that we didn't even offer. And if he thinks he's still able to play at the top level, and I think he does still have a place in like the Premier League and the biggest leagues in the world, I don't think he's exactly Saudi level yet. I don't think he's ready to come get the paycheck. I don't think he needs to. I think he's still got enough talent to look like a top player. Okay, as long as those injuries aren't so big, I think he's absolutely fine. And so if Villa get European football, which they probably will, okay, it's just a matter of whether they get Champions League football. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he take on the offer? Once Bernardo played mint, by the way, big praise to Pep last 7 games. Everything has been spot on. We give him criticisms and things wrong, but we have to praise him when we're doing very well. Yeah, to be fair, form as of late hasn't been too bad for City. Touch wood. Hasn't been too bad. We're going to have a look at the Premier League table and what it means for us all now. But this game, I obviously didn't watch it, but the stats are suggesting good things. Very solid. Lineup. I really respect playing the James McAtee and O'Reilly recently. He's actually given them a go. It's taken a while for him to get it, but thankfully he has. And it seems to have been working. Everton, very difficult game. There was no way this game was going to look pretty. But O'Reilly stepping up in a big moment. Fair play to him. And Kovacic getting a big goal to seal it. Palace, it was looking awful, but we turned it around completely in that second half, which was pure domination. United was a slog. Leicester game. Yeah, it was Leicester. We dominated first half, didn't need to do anything in the second. Pretty sure that game wasn't even televised. Bournemouth game. Again, struggled a little bit, but on a whole, we probably had the chances to win this game. Bournemouth were solid in that first in that first half, but I remember Haaland had like a 1-on-1. Second incoming. Wow! I know. We'll talk about the Premier League table. Trust me. But yeah. Again, progressive through to the next round of the FA Cup. Doesn't really matter how you do it as long as you do. And Brighton game, tough one to take, this draw, and disappointing. But hey, it was just after that loss to just after the loss, wasn't it? Let me check. Yeah, just after the loss. So a little bit of recovery after that. Been absolutely fine. Big ups. And when you look at our form, for once in a very long time, we've got three strikes of green in a row, which feels good. It feels good to have a look at that green. And just look at this table, lads. Just look at that. By the way, big ups to Wolves. Best form in the league down here, and it just feels weird looking at them. 5 wins on the trot. 15 points out of 15. Fair play. You can only compliment it. But in terms of getting second, look, these teams have obviously got to play. So our placement could very well change. Let's have a look at who everyone's playing. Oh, wait there. I could have done that a much better way. Have a look at matches. Here we go. So... Wow, Friday night football for us. Oh. Is it an international break now? I feel like it is. No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. It's not an international break. Sorry. Getting anything wrong. Alright, so we're looking here, aren't we? So Chelsea Everton could go either way. I'm really not sure on Chelsea at the moment, but I'm going to say it's a draw. Wolves, Leicester, Wolves will win that. Newcastle will probably win that. Brighton will probably draw. Brentford, I think Forest probably win, and Liverpool probably win that and seal the title. I think there is a push for second. We're only 6 points off Arsenal, and they've played the same amount of games as us. Who do Arsenal have left? They've still got Liverpool to play at Anfield. Okay, and I think Liverpool might want to put a show on, because Liverpool got nothing to play for other than the Prem. They might want to put a show on, want a big game at Anfield. Try and really embarrass their main title challengers. They could very well drop points between now and then. It's a difficult set of games. They might also try and rest players because their Prem's gone. So they might very well try and rest players ahead of these big games. These two here. Vitor Pereira, what a manager. Sounds familiar. Give me a minute. The Wolves coach. Yeah. He has been cooking with them. Sacking who am I thinking of? Sacking Gary O'Neill. Correct decision in the end, wasn't it? Second and FA Cup is a fine drop off if you ask me at the start of the season. Yeah, I'd take second in the FA Cup. Start of the season, if you told me City will drop off this season, but you're going to get second either way, and you're going to win the FA Cup, I'd be like, okay, no Champions League, no Prem, but it's a cup, it's Champions League football, and we're still second place. And I know it'll be second place quite a far margin off Liverpool. Max amount of points we can hit now is 72. No, 73. So it's a shame that we dropped off this much, but again, that's not horrendous. It looks so dark in December, trust me. You don't need to tell me twice. We have the worst form in the league. Imagine someone told us that in December. I'd probably ban them for trolling. Yeah. Yeah, I get you. But look, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream now. I did want to do Connect Gaming stream today, but I didn't. Connect Gaming streams can be quite long, and this sore throat, better to just rest my vocals now. Hopefully I'm going to be better tomorrow. I can't promise either way. Oh wait, fun fact. You know what? I'll stick around for a fun fact. Let's see how fun it is. Since January, we've only lost to teams above us. Fair enough. Yeah. Arsenal. Forest, Liverpool. Yeah, fair enough. If you're not including Champions League as well, like PSG and Real Madrid. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that is kind of crazy, isn't it? Still managing to only lose to the bigger teams. But we've got a job to do these next 4 games. Huge 4 games incoming. But nonetheless, big ups to everyone who tuned in. I will be on, hopefully I'll be on Alpha Varka's channel tomorrow. It really depends on how I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm going to be worse off or better off tomorrow, but I will stream. It's my preview for that cup game. So I'll see you all there. Big ups to everyone who tuned into this stream. This is City. And everyone else, I really do appreciate it. Good stream to come back to. I was happy to do this stream. Sadly, I didn't speak about Bernardo basically being told that it's time to go. But yeah, it looks like he's going back to Benfica. Big ups to everyone who tuned in. As usual, if you like the stream, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you don't know what's the next one, notification bell. I'll see you all in the next one, please.